and I come from a family of farmers. I am actually a sixth-generation farmer, but my family's farm is no longer located in the breadbasket of the U.S. We now grow Florida avocados, which are actually quite different from the hops from California. I am one of the rare tropical fruit farmers that are under the age of 18, including with my little brother, who is 14, in my hometown of Homestead, located an hour away from the hectic city of Miami. I applied to this program in Arizona not because of my spontaneous interest in agriculture, but because I had no idea what was out west. I was in for a non-stop show. Every speaker we had in the program had something extremely important and amusing to say.
So it's about protecting our agriculture.
Now you're calling my gangster bug.
Oh
Every speaker was a Steve Jobs in their own sense, in their own little area in agriculture. It did not matter how irrelevant their topic may have sounded, either it be DNA sequence or either it be bugs. It was always very significant. My participation in FFA has taught me about ag in general, but it was only this program that has taught me that it wasn't just about being a future farmer. Everyone loves food, but hardly anyone in our hard-working nation knows about the process involved with how food keeps filling up the shelves in grocery stores. Every single individual plays a part in the program. Analyzing a bug under a microscope may sound like it's only a hobby to some, but in reality, the USDA worker may just be studying the flight features of a new pest which will shortly arise in the quarantine list of PPQ. Or something new may arise at the meat science lab, which may stop the production of beef because of an outbreak of disease. Knowing how to stop, or at least reduce, pests is vital. Our foundation in agriculture is mighty and great, but with every new day, new challenges, people, and pests await for a roadblock. When I graduate after hopefully getting into the U of A, I plan to be part of the process where I live in Miami. Hardly anyone of my classmates are aware of opportunities in agriculture. I am sincere when I believe that agriculture will only increase as an industry and priority in our nation and around the world as a whole, especially in third world countries where it's just increasing. There will be a time when your invention may get outdated by a newer form, but agriculture will always remain because everyone always has to eat. Before this program, I planned to own my own farm, or I even planned to invent something, but now I want to lead my people in my community because of what I learned here. This is an industry like no other. Being part of the lucky few is like being part of a family. It's actually an experience of a lifetime coming to the program. There is so much diversity and need, and this all widened my perspective. After a master's degree with food science or safety, I will use what I have learned, and I will travel to help in third world countries where people are not focused on anything but food. Those people and I may share a common similarity in that we love food, but what matters is what I gained and learned here. And this is just one more step towards my new goal, which I have just made in these last 2 weeks. Thank you, U of A, and all of your supporters. When I get home, the first thing I may be doing is working on my farm, because my dad will think I had a long enough vacation. But this insight and vision I now have will guide me as I mature these next few years in school. What a program it has been for me.